What's going on, guys? Mark It Up, back with another video of my Talk It Up series where I just talk about subjects that I think are important, okay? Super necessary. Today I'm going to be talking about mind to muscle connection, muscle imbalances, and what could happen if you do not have a strong mind to muscle connection. I'm going to talk about my story, what happened to me, and how I had 2 years of shoulder/lat pain. And I'm also going to give you tips on what you can do to prevent anything like that from happening to you. Because you're not safe from it. It could happen to you. It could be happening to you right now. You never know. So the better mind to muscle connection you have, the faster your muscles are going to grow, the bigger your muscles are going to grow, and you are going to look better overall. Right? If you don't have a strong mind to muscle connection and you have muscle imbalances, you're not going to look as good, physique wise. And I know that's important to a lot of people, so I'm just going to throw that out there. So I'm going to tell you my story real quick, and then I'm going to give you tips to help you out. So one day I'm just sitting down, flexing my muscles, looking at them, admiring my own physique, as I do, multiple times throughout the day, just to make sure I'm still good. So I was just looking at my muscles flexing, and I noticed my left one didn't have any muscle there. Okay, I was flexing. There was no growth. It did not match my right muscle at all, and that kind of freaked me out. But I was like, hey, I was lifting 35-pound dumbbells at the time, and I was like, wait a second, why is my left arm not growing, but my right arm is grown, right? Didn't really make any sense, because I was lifting the same weight. So what ended up happening was I was getting back into working out, dumbbells wise. I didn't work out for a little bit, and I guess my right arm was a little bit stronger than my left arm already, and that is pretty common with guys, okay? Their right arm or their more dominant arm is stronger than their other arm in most cases. So I tried to match my left arm strength with my right one right away. And what ended up happening was, since I was trying to match that weight with my right arm, all of that weight, all of that load was going to my shoulder and my lat area, okay? Lifting the weight, right? My form was terrible, and I was just going like this. I was using a lot of the area back here to lift the actual weight and not my bicep. Okay, if I had a stronger mind to muscle connection, that wouldn't have happened. All right, and so what ended up happening was I had shoulder/lat pain for 2 years. It might sound really stupid, and you're like, how did I not notice that before? And I don't know. I just figured my left arm wasn't growing as much, and I was just doing something wrong or something. I mean, I was lifting the same exact weight, but I guess I wasn't growing as much. And I really just had to sit there and flex and look at it to realize that something was wrong. And I guess the pain wasn't a factor or something. It didn't make me look into things. I just thought I injured it, back in the day or something. So that wasn't the problem. So with that shoulder/lat pain, it really affected my other workouts too. My shoulders couldn't grow properly, my chest, my back, everything couldn't really function, couldn't really grow because that one area was hurting and it was preventing everything else from working properly, right? I couldn't get a good workout in because of all that pain, right? So that went on for 2 years, and for the last 9 months I've been working on it, and it just got to this point, close to matching my right arm, but not quite, okay? But just to let you know, 9 months of time just to grow it almost as big as my right arm, right? So it just takes a lot of time, and I still get some clicking in that area too. It's not perfect, it's not 100% healed. I'm probably at 85% now with no pain pretty much. So that is a plus. But if you're in the same situation, if you're in the same boat, just realize that it will take some time. 9 months, and it's still not completely there. So just work with me here, work with me. So with that out of the way, now I'm gonna give you some tips to help prevent it and help you grow your mind to muscle connection, help you fix those muscle imbalances. So tip number 1, use less weight. Okay, here is your chance to leave your ego at the door. Lower weight and better form will always be better than more weight and terrible form. Your muscles will grow faster, your muscles will grow bigger, and there will be less chance of injury. There's no shame in using a lower weight. As was once said, comparison is sadness. Pretty sure that was the president. I'm blanking right now. Yeah, comparison is sadness. Do not compare yourself to other people. Just work on yourself. Just strive to have a better version of yourself, okay? Don't compare yourself to others. It's just not gonna end up well. Tip number 2, lift the weight slower, okay? Perform the reps slower. If you're just throwing up the weight like this, you're missing out on a lot of gains. The slower you move, the better mind to muscle connection you're going to have, the better you can feel that muscle actually working. Okay, if you're just throwing up the weight like this, you're not going to benefit from that at all. And I'm going to make fun of you. Even if you work out at Planet Fitness, I'll find you. I will judge you in that judge-free zone. You're not safe. Tip number 3, lift the weight with the weaker body part first. Okay, so if I'm doing arms, I'm going to grab that weight with my left arm first, and I'm going to start the exercise with my left arm first. It might sound kind of stupid at first the more you think about it, but honestly, just try it, okay? It works. It really does work. Your mind is more focused on your weaker body part, and starting out the lift with the left arm, let's say if the left arm is your weak arm, you're going to feel that. Your mind is going to be more focused on that, and you can feel the muscle better. Better mind to muscle connection, that's what you're trying to go for. And on those same lines, if you're squatting, if I'm unracking the bar and I'm moving backwards, okay? Move backwards with your left leg first. Plant both your feet, and then slowly move the weight down. Slowly go down, work on proper form. Less weight will always be better, okay? Leave the ego at the door. Don't ask me why there's a door back there. A small ass door, a Narnia door, if you will. Is it Narnia? I don't know. I've never tried to go in. Tip number 4, do an extra rep with your weaker body part. If you're doing leg press, 10 reps each side, instead do 11 reps, okay? One more extra rep with your left leg if that is your weaker body part. That's your weaker side. If I'm doing bicep curls, do 1 extra bicep curl, okay? Instead of 10 for each arm, do 10 with your right and 11 with your left. You gotta try and match that muscle, so I would add 1 more rep at the end. If your right arm is stronger, let's say you're doing 30-pound dumbbells with your right arm, but your left arm is weaker, right? You have that muscle imbalance and you can only do like 20-pound weights. I would suggest matching your right arm to your left arm's weight. Bring that weight down from 30 pounds to 20 pounds and match your other arm. Because if you just keep lifting, 30 pounds with your right arm and progressing, like let's say you're gonna go to 35 next because your right arm is already good at 30, you're like, okay, I can go to 35, then you're just making it worse. Your left arm needs to catch up with your right arm, okay? So you're gonna have to lose a little bit of muscle with your right arm and, play catch up. Let your left arm catch up. Lift the same weight with both arms. Whatever your left arm or your weaker body part can do, match your weaker body part. So I hope that helps you all out. If you had any of these problems like me, the muscle imbalances, the mind to muscle connection, I just wanted to share my story and let you know what could happen if you do not have a strong mind to muscle connection, okay? I had pain for 2 years. I had no idea. I had the muscle imbalances and I didn't look as good and I had all that pain, okay? There's so much problems. It affected my other workouts too. My shoulders, my back, my chest, everything could not grow because of that muscle imbalance, that pain in that shoulder/lat area. So don't be me. Make the better choice. Smaller weights, better mind to muscle connection, slower reps, okay? Leave your ego at the door. Make the smarter choice. Please, please. Anyway, if you guys have any questions, please leave them down below. I will answer them as soon as possible. Please share your story as well. If you had any muscle imbalances or any problems with mind to muscle connection as well, please leave your story down below. I would love to hear it, okay? I want to hear all these stories. You can share all these stories down below and spread the message on that, okay? I've seen too many people in the gym lifting weight that's too strong for them, using all those back muscles, trying to look tough, and you're just not doing yourself any good. So I want to hear your stories. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. It really helps me out. And subscribe if you're new. I always have new videos out every week. Okay, so stay subscribed, like the video, you know the deal. That's it for me, guys. Take care, 'cause I care.